Greetings, YouTube. Sometimes Fridays are just so much news you don't know where to start, and the fans and friends at MCOC Trucos have summed up quite well in this image everything that we have recently learned about this week and even in the past 24 hours. And so I want to shout out MCOC Trucos. In the bottom left, you can see it's at MCOC Trucos for Twitter. What's hidden down there is their Facebook. / MCOC Trucos. I'm subscribed to them. Big fan. And on their fan page, I would recommend everybody watching this who has a Facebook or a Twitter to follow them and to support them, because they have been a long time huge help to so many content creators for years, going back to long before I started the MCOC YouTube channel. With that being said, I've been asked this week, Prof, why haven't you done a video on the side quest yet? I kind of want to wait till we're about ready to jump in and then make a video so it's relevant, because right now we still got like a week. We're a week away from the side quest, so if I did a video now in a week, it would kind of be old news and I'd feel like I should have waited, so I'm just not going to make one until we get closer to it. We got the new event quest, of course. I've got to be honest, Jabari Panther sounds like a failed basketball player turned like real estate agent to me. Like if I go to Jabari Panther's house, I'm probably going to ask him what went wrong in the NCAA tournament. That's just how it's going to be. So Jabari Panther and Silver Centurion. And if I get a Silver Centurion, sounds like I got ripped off at a pawn shop. Just saying. Ripped off at a pawn shop. So I know that there has been mostly negative feedback towards the April champions, and actually there was more hype for the April Fool's Golden Aunt May, which is apparently comic book accurate according to some of you who messaged me. Wish I could tell you that that's going to be part of the update, part of the long-term plans, but I feel like we have just as good of a chance of seeing Golden Aunt May as we've had of seeing the new Scarlet Witch in the game, which remains one of the most demanded and most frequently asked questions to my channel is what the heck happened to that new Scarlet Witch? It's like they want us to forget about her. Again, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. We have variant number 7 that's announced. We'll talk more about that, I'm sure, in future videos. And then, of course, we've got new bugs that are fixed. But the biggest thing, and this is really what we're going to spend time on, is just gauging the hype. And there are several videos that could go into this and topics and forum topics, but I want to just touch on this and something that didn't take 20 minutes on the channel, as it is a busy Friday for everybody. But we've got 3 champions that are circled for buffs. Howard the Suck no longer. Crossbones, who has been on my list of most underrated champions for years in the contest. So the fact that he's getting buffed is fascinating. And then on top of that, we've got Nova, who, if you ask me who's one of the champions you hate fighting the most in general, I don't care if it's event quest, side quest, arena, alliance quest, you name it, I hate fighting Nova. So knowing that, and then knowing Nova's still getting a buff, well, makes me even more scared to fight him. The catch-22 about champions getting buffed, although there are far more pros than cons for older champs getting buffed, and I will never be against that. But it's that people who face certain bosses or mini-bosses in older content that in-game players long beat don't realize that, like, suddenly those fights are way harder. Like, if you fight a Kingpin boss now, that's gonna suck. That's gonna be tougher, especially if they're on, like, an Act 6 important node. And Nova, again, I already hate fighting him. So I kind of just want to know, where's the hype most for these champions? Is it Howard the Duck? Is it Crossbones? Is it Nova? Personally, I still don't understand how we keep getting buffs to these champions, but we don't hear the names of Iron Package, of Groot, of King Groot, of Joe Can't Fix His Tie Nevertheless himself. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you all about that. And I'm still waiting for the Avenger buffs, right? What about the Captain Americas, the World War II, the OG? What about the inferior Iron Man and superior Iron Man? No one knows. I certainly don't know. But every month, it seems, with these new tweaks, these new mods, these new buffs to champions, we're getting champions like Howard the Duck. I can see the rest. Kind of surprising. It's like when we heard the Hood and Angela were getting buffed. Didn't know they needed it, but okay. Obviously, if you have these champions already, you're super psyched, especially if you have like an Awakened 6-star. Anyhow, I wanted to just kind of cover this briefly on the channel and get your feedback, YouTube. Thank you so much for everybody who sent this to me, to MCSC Trucos, and specifically to Brian Shadowstrike as well. Have a great rest of your Friday, YouTube. I'd love to read your comments in the future. Thank you in advance for posting them, and thanks for watching.